I need to start by saying thank you all for coming and accepting this personal invitation to be part of this amazing ceremony. For me, this is a full circle moment. 10 years ago, we were here starting this now annual conference in this amazing great hall. But why? Why did we do this? Why did we start this? Well, I had a chance meeting with the former president and principal of King's College London, Sir Ed Byrne. And my concerns were post-grads were leaving academia because they were postdocing for so many years. I was one of those. And we weren't making that transition to become lecturers. So we were losing talent. We were losing diversity of thought. We were losing a lot. So having had that little chat with the former president and principal of King's College London, he then went on to sponsor me to work part-time within a diversity and inclusion team here at UWL. And one of my first tasks was to think of an initiative to encourage postdoctoral researchers to make the transition to become lecturers and remain in academia. So when I'm given such a challenge, I always think, who should I reach out to? Let me think about my network. So I invited 10 representatives from 10 universities, both Russell Group and non-Russell Group, to have a meeting here at King's College London for me to share my vision of what I thought would ensure postdoctoral researchers remained in academia. So I shared my vision with them, and I said what I would like would be to have a conference where people could meet, talk, learn from what has worked and what needs to be done, and let's see what happens. So, and then I asked the 10 representatives to go back to their various universities and invite 10 postdocs to come to this great hall for this inaugural, or what we call pilot conference. I didn't have much expectations of it at all. I just thought, let's just see what's going to happen. They turned up to 100 people, and we had exhibitors as well. The conference was supposed to end at 4 p.m. But myself and a few people here, we stayed to 7 p.m. talking about how successful it was. And our amazing MC, Donald, said, Bernadine, you started a revolution. You can't stop now. And that's what I needed to hear to continue this annual conference. And here we are 10 years later. When I started this conference, I had no idea that it would impact me on my journey. And I'll talk about that later on because I've only got 5 minutes. So just briefly to share with you partners universities over the years. So universities that partnered with us to continue this annual conference. For 2 years, it was held here at King's College London. The third year, it was held at the University of East London, where Professor Marcia Wilson was there and sponsored it. The fourth year was held at Imperial College London, sponsored by Wayne and Sarah and the team. The fifth year was sponsored by, again, Professor Marcia Wilson when she was at the Open University. The sixth year was sponsored by University of West London, which was supported by Anthony Woodland, Sarah Raybould, and supported by my line manager, Professor Richard Morgan. The seventh year, for the first time, we went outside London, and it was supported and sponsored by LDM. I don't know if she's here yet, and their team. The 8th year was sponsored by the University of Greenwich, where Professor Louise and Dr. Myrtle. The 9th year was sponsored by Kent, Verhaanen, Barbara and Rebecca. 9th year. And 10th year, we are here today. So for the 11th year, watch this space. So there's so many impactful testimonies that I just do not have time to share with you. So our theme today is reflection, recognition and renewal. And today we are recognizing individuals whose leadership, dedication and commitment have made a lasting and impact within academia and our communities. And to my knowledge, this is the first BME ECR award ceremony in academia, so I've been told. So please relax, smile, have fun, meet people, network, and this is going to be a great occasion. But I can't leave without thanking everyone that's made this possible. My amazing committee, my dream committee, Dr. Kathy Barrett, Jane Karumwa, Georgina Weston, Professor Louise Owusu-Kwad, Kadisha Bah, 5 Rihanna C5M Marketing, and of course my darling husband who's always there to pick me up when I fall down. So once again, thank you all for honouring this invitation today. You have really, really made my day. But one more thing, please indulge me, one more thing. We have a special young lady here who is celebrating her birthday. Now, most young people would be out partying, but this young person has a vision for her future. She wanted to be here. She's like, oh no, I've got to be here. I've got to meet people out. This is my future. I want to have a successful career. Her name is Deborah Emoven. We stand up. Let's all sing happy birthday to you. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Deborah. Happy birthday to you. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! I'm going to share one last thing. On the 21st of July, this young lady is going to, she's going to graduate, and she is a first-class student in biosciences from the University of West London. So, of course, I'm her course leader for a new course, Biosciences. So thank you very, very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.